Colt46 here. Today I got a delicious 6-pack of refreshing malt liquor. By the way, my woman told me that I need to change the positioning of that picture. That the way it is in my videos kind of looks stupid. Let me see if I can change the positioning of myself towards the picture. Maybe that's gonna look better. Kind of trying to, adjust, making it kind of unprofessional, but I mean, this kind of looks better, but I see why she said that, because clearly, like, I have to go all the way, scoot over to this side, but it would be better if the picture was like right here. I mean, I kind of agree with her. But anyway, guys, this stream is gonna be short and sweet, because this stream is all about malt liquor. Colt45 malt liquor. Drink malt liquor, only malt liquor. I don't know how many I'm gonna drink, maybe one or two. I'm not gonna be getting too drunk because I need to sleep and chill. And also I have two kinds of chips, but today the chip of choice, Doritos Tangy Pickle. I'm gonna try that one today. What the fuck? I hate this thing. You have to really like work it in a way. Sorry for making unprofessional live streams again, people, but I'm sure you don't care. I don't have time to edit videos anymore. What the fuck? I hate how it's like... Gosh. Jesus Christ. God damn it. It really annoys me. Here. Really annoys me. It looks crooked. I don't like it. Okay, if I just do like this. Like that. What the fuck? I don't like how crooked it is. God damn it. Straighten it out, I'm making so unprofessional, so freaking dirty and shit. And annoying too. Hate these fucking things. It's kind of my fault. I should be more professional with that, but I need to actually first to be figuring out how I make a video, then I make it. That's what I should be doing, but... Сука, блядь, ёбаная тварь, нахуй. Блядь. Jesus. I'm editing video longer than, should be making it. Fuck my life. Hate this thing. Hate this thing. Hate this thing. Hate this thing. Hate it with a passion. Alright. Ёб твою мать, сука ты ёбаная. Тварь нахуй. Hate this thing anyway. Truly with a passion. Truly with a passion, I hate it. Orientation is locked. Cool, I see why. I see why now. Because that thing is getting loose. That motherfucker is getting loose. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, crazy. Damn, how many Colt45 are playing to drink? I'm thinking either one or two. Anyway, guys, when you watch this video, fast forward to 6 minutes and 15 seconds. It's very unprofessional, which I fucking hate. They fixed my fucking thing. I didn't do it in advance. Should have done it. I'm such a fucking idiot. Not an idiot, I mean, I just too lazy to edit my videos anymore. Been on YouTube for 11 years and my videos only getting more worse. Oh, thank you, appreciate that. And I'm going to. I'm planning to make a video which is called Isolation is the Key to Peaceful Existence Part 2. I have it in my head, I know what I'm going to be talking about, but I need some time to make it. And I'm going to make it as a video, not live stream, so stay tuned. Give me a couple days, I'm going to do it. Maybe even later tonight I'll do it, we'll see. Think about it. By the way, these Doritos Tangy Pickle are good. Real good. Shout out to all my subscribers and thanks for watching my videos. Happy New Year in advance. I'm gonna see how many videos I'm gonna make after this one this year in 2020. Maybe one or two. And then 2021. Lime comes at you fast. Well, not too much. How you doing, Danny P? My favorite subscriber, maybe from FedEx. And this is whom I'm thinking you are. One of the nice managers. I wish I can go back. Any advice on getting a new job? Just got fired from my old job. It's not 211, it's called 45, by the way. It's called 45. And there's a big difference between 211 and Colt 45. Colt 45 tastes good. 211 tastes like shit. I really don't like Steel Reserve. Like Steel Reserve and Kick Cobra are the least favorite types of malt liquor. And my favorite types of malt liquor are Colt 45 and Mickey's. So, Colt 45 is the nectar of gods, okay? It's really good. Steel Reserve is a fucking piece. So, you know, don't call Colt 45 Steel Reserve. It's almost like an insult. There's a big difference between the two, big difference. Oh, you are? Do you like it? I mean, maybe we have different tastes, I guess, but me, I don't like 211. I just don't like it. I mean, it gets you fucked up better because it has like 8 to 9%, 8.5%. See, nothing special. I know we're gonna get fucked up, but I'll still choose Colt45 over 211 any day. I know Colt45 has 5.6% of alcohol by volume, 211 has 8.5 if it's high gravity. But I say, once I drank Colt45 double malt, and I made the video. Oh, you're Romanian? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. But it doesn't matter who you are and what your ethnic background is. I mean, it does matter to an extent, but in the big scheme of things, we're all people. We're all living creatures. We're not meant to get along because of our ethnicities or whatever. But we still have a right to live, no matter who we are, what our problems are. We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine, you know? I've been thinking about that song. John Lennon is great. Malt liquor. Not a big Beatles fan, but I was familiar with Beatles growing up in Russia. They're world famous. And there's probably a good reason why. Even though I don't listen to Beatles a whole lot, just a little bit. I like some of their songs, but I definitely respect John Lennon. He was a good man. Good man. Smart man too. The other day I got some Christmas food from my woman. But I still did some grocery shopping. I went to Saraga, which is like an international store right by the crib. Some chip, got some cereal, got some juice. International stores are great. Yeah, in a way. In a way. Hard to shop at. Too many choices. Too many things. A lot of times you don't know what you want to get, you know? Call Todd. You know, it's funny, because Todd asked me my phone number because he lost it. Where's the town Brown? I don't know. I know he lives in Columbus, obviously. But I watched his video the other day. He was talking about politics. He was talking about the good thing that Trump is out. He said Trump is a clown. Well, Todd got a new phone, probably didn't move the numbers over to the new phone. Could be the case, but I don't know. I call him. See, the thing with Todd is too, it's not easy to hang out. He gets upset over things. I mean, I know it's kind of an excuse, but you know. Sounds kind of toxic. I wouldn't say that Todd is a toxic person. I don't think he's a toxic person. He's just not easy to be friends with. Which of course people may say the same thing about me. Actually, some people told me that I'm toxic. But I don't know. The relationship between people are complicated. Oh, you don't think? Okay. But for whatever reason, I don't have a lot of friends. Oh, Happy New Year to you too. Thanks a lot, Hyder. I'm lonely and people, people may say, oh, because you don't go out as much and all of that. That's not true. See, now I don't have a lot of time to go out because I work. But believe it or not, I'm actually open to go out and do things. The reason why I don't have a lot of friends is because of me. Because I cannot connect to people. I can go out, I can hang out. Do I still hang out with Todd? Well, it's been a year since we hung out last time. And I'd say it's more because of him, not because of me. Whenever I have time, I'm ready to go out and do things, but it's other people. See? But whenever I'm gonna make that video I've been talking about earlier, I will be talking about things like that. Yeah, he's staying home with his mom because, well, part of the reason is COVID, obviously, but also he's too dependent. Yeah, he cannot be. No, we don't. We don't. We don't. We still live in different parts of Columbus. Maybe about close to half an hour drive from each other. Well, I don't know about that. We didn't talk about it. And quite honestly, I'm not a perv, so I don't give a shit about things like that. I'm a boring guy when it comes to that. I'm not a sexually deviant individual. Sorry to disappoint you guys. I know if I was a sexually deviant individual, I probably would get more views. Well, it is a meal time, but most of the people who are coming on my live streams and on my channel, they want to hear Todd talk. Why? Because Todd is a pervert, and see, normal is boring. If you're not sexually deviant, if you're not a pedophile or zoophile or necrophile, who wants to talk about you? You know, if you don't fuck horses and shit or little kids, it's not that exciting, right? If somebody comes on the internet and talk about 10-year-old are fucking sexy, sure, people want to talk about somebody like that. And see, that can provide people with that type of entertainment. I can't. That's my problem. I was the one that he told that to. Alright then. Well, but you don't want any that time anymore. I guess probably better, because I understand you feel sorry for the guy, which is understandable. But at the same time, it's kind of exciting when people talk about things like that. It's something I've been thinking about. You know, I'm sure a lot of girls, he called me on July 4th, 2019, drunk, and admitted his pedo delusions. Alright, I think I watched that video too. I didn't know that was you. I'm glad to know that. Because I watched that video, there was this guy who was pranking Todd. Yep, now I know it's you. Great. It was a funny video. It's only got like 150 views. But, you know, I don't think that was a prank as much as a confession. It wasn't even supposed to be a prank. I want to interview him, and he just started off on that. Well, I think the best pranks are the pranks which are not intended to be pranks. You know? That's how it works in life. If something is planned out, it's worse. When it's spontaneous, you intended interview, it ended up being a prank, makes it even better. A better prank. I agree. I support the Todd talk, just didn't know how you felt about it. I'm down for whatever, I don't care. Hey, maybe I'll get more views that way with Todd talk. Hey, people told me that the reason, Emil, why you're not making a lot of views, because you're more normal than Todd, which makes you more boring than Todd. If you're gonna be like as weird as Todd, you're gonna get more views. See, weirdness sells. So, weirdness sells. You know, it's another funny thing I watched the other day on the internet. You know, on YouTube, you have like little things like Instagram type of feeds. There's a black guy who's ranting on YouTube. He started talking about how black people are actually smart, which is like a joke to me, honestly. He said black people are actually smart, but he also said that Jewish people are tight with money and he needs to learn something from the Jews. Well, I definitely agree with the second part of that talk. But when it comes to the first one, I'm kind of too skeptical about that. I mean, yeah, there are some intelligent black people, I'm not gonna lie. But when he said that black people are smart, but Jews and blacks communities had close relationship until apartheid state of Israel. Well, I think that until apartheid state of Israel, Jewish and Arab communities had a close relationships as well. And I watched the videos long time ago, but I still remember of Rabbi Weiss, the Neturei Karta guy, the guy for the Jews who hates state of Israel, and he is for peaceful dismantlement of apartheid state of Israel. You know, he was saying that too. He was saying that Jews and Palestinians used to be good friends, used to hang out, kind of, you know, they used to be close, they used to get along fine, but once the Israel came to existence, shit went downhill. Well, me personally, I don't believe in multiculturalism, and I don't think that what should happen to Israel. It's a very good question, and I have no answer for it, and I don't care about it. Let it be, just like John Lennon said. Basically, the argument is that when Jewish people were more accepted and legitimized Israel, they were abandoned. Shit, I wish I had more time to read your comment. I didn't finish reading it, I'm sorry, so I don't know what to tell you about that. Jewish people were abandoned. You know, I'm not gonna say anything because I didn't finish reading the comment, because I didn't have enough time to read it all. Sorry. Sorry. But I'm not gonna say anything on that. Besides, I'm too drunk to be talking about things like that. I just want to relax and have fun right now. And drink another beer. Kill this wheel? Yeah, I think that's a great idea. Yeah, you see, I'm too drunk to be thinking about it. I didn't finish reading the comment. See, and also I'm tired too. I only got 3 hours of sleep today. Yesterday, I was supposed to be doing one route, and then I did one stop, and they switched me to a different route, which was going all the way to Toledo. So making long story short, instead of coming back home at 2 o'clock, I came back home at fucking almost 7. Okay? Now, I made more money than I expected, but I only got 3 hours of sleep. Okay? So I feel a little woozy, which is a good thing, because when I'm feeling woozy, when I'm feeling drunk, I don't give a shit about things. I feel at ease, I feel good when I'm drunk or high. I think I see some gray hair on top of your head. Yeah, and I'm 34 years old, okay? And I have the genetics where I get prematurely gray. I got my first gray hair when I was 16, okay? But when you're in your 30s, it's time to get really gray. You know? Todd is in his 40s, and he's gray all the way. It's about that time. I'm not a young buck anymore, okay? If I will give stress makes it worse. I don't know about stress. I think it's mostly genetics. You know? Because I heard about one guy, he had the genetics. He was 28 years old. He was all gray. I don't think it's because of stress. All genetics. By the way, people, speaking of killing this wheel, I didn't officially kill this wheel, but guess what? I'm done with my first beer, and I'm about to drink another one on camera, because that's how I feel. I need more alcohol, relaxation, and chips in my system. My body needs it. And tomorrow, it's another day, I'm gonna be eating more food which my woman gave me. More beer, more chips. That's right, more beer, more chips. Yes, ma'am. You know, that's the way to live life. See, that's why I like to get drunk or high. Because then I don't give a fuck. Because when I'm sober, people stress me out, people piss me off. More wisdom, more grief. When you understand things, you get depressed. Especially talking about Israel. That shit is depressing. Like, everybody hates Jews. Jewish people are lobbying everybody. They're getting people involved into their fucking business who should not be involved in it. And just the whole thing is just fucked up. The whole thing about Jewish people is fucked up. And Jewish people feel like they're humans and other people are animals. Jews against the world. You know what I was thinking the other day? Like, Jewish people been saying, you know what? Kill the best of Goyim. The Jewish people are people, and a lot of Gentiles are like animals, and their souls are inferior. Think about it this way, okay? Like, we know that we as humans, we feel ourselves are better than animals because we have brains, etc., etc. But, animals can be bigger and stronger than humans. Animals can be more dangerous. So let's say Jewish people are humans. And let's say Russians are wolves. And the Americans are leopards. Wolves and leopards, if they are not domesticated, if they are not put in the cage, can fucking kill and eat humans. Now, humans are more intelligent, they have guns, they are conquerors of the nature. But the thing of that is, what if the nature, and nature doesn't want to be conquered, you know? People don't like to be caged. Animals don't like to be caged. So what if you're gonna take the leopards and wolves out of the cage? And they're just gonna go against humans. What's gonna happen? Who's gonna win? See what I'm saying? Outrage is there. Once these people are gonna break off the cage, they're gonna destroy the Jews. See what I'm saying? So when you say that Jews are the humans, and goyim are animals, and Jewish people are better than goyim, think about this. Some animals are better than humans. Some animals can eat humans, they're bigger and stronger, and if they have their way, they can dominate humans. So dear Jews, dear humans, please be careful. You can only cage these people for so long. You can only lie for so long. That's the thought right there. Yep, here we go. So true. Yep. It's something I've been thinking about so much. That's why, like my favorite rapper Detzel said, one of my favorite rappers, in his song 1033, and there's a Russian and English version of that song. And in the English version he said, we all like brothers, respect yourself, respect the other, 1033 on the clock. You need to check that out, 1033 English version. Really listen to that rap, really listen to what he's talking about. A lot of truth in that rap. Very philosophical, very intelligent. 1033 doesn't mean anything, it's just a time. There's no meaning behind that. That's just the name of his rap. So check out Detzel, it's Detcl, aka Le Truc, and his rap called 1033, like the clock. 10 to dash is 33. English version. And listen to it. And listen to what he's saying. The music is professional. It's almost done in American way. Reminds me of some fucking Lil Wayne type of shit. Very like modern. It's done really well. It's really great rap with a great meaning. 1033 doesn't mean anything. It's just like time on the clock. That's it. And that's the name of the song. But if you listen to that song, what it's all about, that's a masterpiece, in my opinion. That's a fucking masterpiece. And the guy is dead, by the way. He died February 3rd, 2019, and he was 35 years old. Rest in peace, Detzel. Kirill Talmatsky. And he's a Jew too, by the way. Looking like a Jesus. Why did he die? Well, he had a concert, and he performed. And after the concert, he went to the room. You know, the room where they put cream on you and all of that. And all of a sudden, he had a pain in his arm. Well, he had a pain in his arm during the concert, but he was just going through it. And then he went there to the fitting room or whatever. He had a heart attack and he just collapsed and died. Yep, that's what I just said. Yep. 35 years old, died from heart attack. Had a pain in his arm, went there. All of a sudden, he just collapsed, that's it. That was the end. They were trying to revive him, but no success. That happened during the night. It happened the night on February 2nd to February 3rd, 2019. It was actually February 3rd because after midnight. And the funny thing is, it happened exactly 30 years after Sid Vicious died. 30 years in one day. Yes, life is so fragile, that's right. Because Sid Vicious died from the night on February 3rd to February 2nd, 1979. And Detzel died night on February 2nd to February 3rd, 2019. 30 years in one day. No, 30? Did I say 30? 40 years in one day. 40 years in one day. From the death of Sid Vicious to death of Detzel. Isn't that something? 40 years in one day. And 40 years is a symbolic number. because the Jewish people were in the desert for 40 years. And here we have it. The difference between the death of Sid Vicious and the death of Detzel Kirill Talmatsky is 40 years and 1 day. Isn't that crazy? Numerology in its best. I said 30, I misspoke, I'm sorry. It's not 30, it's 40. 40 years and 1 day. Yep. Also, it was all have to do with Greyhound Day. It's no coincidence. Yeah, but it's crazy though. And the thing is, I like them both. I love Sid Vicious, he was great, and I love Detzel. They are two great people. Sid Vicious was a British man, and Detzel was a Russian Jew. And here's another funny thing, okay? Sid Vicious was involved with the Jews, Nancy Spangich was half Jewish, Detzel was half Jewish. And there is another funny thing about Russians and British people. You know, Russian people, you know how they called? They called themselves Slavyani, Slavny. You know what means Slavny in Russian? It means great, right? Means great. Now, what's British people call themselves? They call themselves Great Britain. So see, there are two great people. British people and Russian people. Russian, Slavyani, Slavny means great. British people, Great Britain. Great. See? Isn't that something? Think about it. Russians and British, great people. And they all hate multiculturalism with a passion. Russian people and British people. And cheers for that. Yep. That's crazy though, but that's what it is. Russian people and British people. And everywhere Jews were involved. Nancy Spangin was half Jewish. Nancy Spangin. And all of his Vicious' friends didn't like her. They didn't like her. And guess what happened? She died under unknown circumstances. Sid Vicious got blamed. He got depressed. And then he overdosed. And in an interview in December of 1978, Sid Vicious said himself, he wants to be under the ground. He said that he likes to have fun, but he's not going to have it his way, therefore he sees himself being dead. See? How do you think he will die, Emil? I don't know. I hope that I'm gonna die when I'm old in Sierra Leone. Not long after my woman will be dead. I'll be die peacefully on the seaside, around the sea in Africa. That's what I'm hoping for. Die natural. I hope I'm gonna die a natural death in Africa. How am I gonna die? I don't know. But I definitely don't want to get shot, and I don't want to get into the car crash. These are two types of death I want to avoid. Definitely not that. I'm not a drug addict, okay? So that's not gonna happen. But car crash is possible. Getting shot. Put it this way. If one day I'm gonna get famous, if one day people gonna actually take me seriously, if one day I'm gonna become a famous politician who is gonna be on TV, if that's gonna happen, the chances are I may get shot. Okay? If that's gonna happen, the chances are I may get shot. Right now, getting shot, probably not likely. Because people, yes, true. Right now, not likely, because people don't take me seriously yet. But if one day people will take me seriously and I'm gonna become somebody, the chances of me getting shot will get higher. When it comes to getting into the car crash, it's unlikely, but the chances of that gets higher of me getting shot. This is why I don't want to be in politics. People start hating you. Well, no pain, no gain. That's just how life works. Kanye West said, if you want to be anything, if you want to get any dream, you're going to be hated. They've been hated, niggas hating bitches, all of that. Very true. What's Todd YouTube channel called? I don't know, because I don't really follow Todd. That channel he has, it was Backwood Brawler, but I'm not sure if he still has it. So I don't know. I don't watch Todd's videos, okay? I really don't. I watch other people on the internet. I watch Andrei Savelyev. I watch Todd Grande. You know. I watch videos about life and death. You know, things like that. I don't watch alcoholics. You seem bitter about that. Did something happen between you two? No, I'm not bitter about that. That's your interpretation. I'm really not. I really don't care. The only reason why I don't watch Todd's videos is because I just don't find them interesting and intellectually stimulating. That's all. Nothing against him. It's just not something which I'm into anymore. That's all. And quite honestly, I never even like his videos anyway. Does Todd believe in our Lord Jesus Christ? I don't know what he's believing in. He's a confused individual. He's not an atheist, but I don't know who he is. I couldn't grasp that. But I know one fact for a fact. Jesus was right. He's Jewish Messiah. He's not a God. His name was Yeshua. He didn't create the universe. But Jewish people hated him. And they were wrong for it. But according to all the sources, he is the one who could be Jewish Mashiach. So, I say he's a key figure. He deserves a lot of respect. And sometimes I want to become a Christian just simply because I want to finish all this fucking Jewish vampirism. That's my take on it. Jesus was great, yes ma'am. Jesus was a way of life, was a way of truth. He did not create the universe. He was not the son of God, literally, but he was direct descendant of King David, which means that he's a candidate for Mashiach. Because in the prophecy said that Mashiach is supposed to be direct descendant of King David, whom Jesus Christ actually was. Or Yeshua. So, that's what I think, that's what I believe based on what I know. You can think whatever you think, whatever you've been indoctrinated to, and I don't care about it, but that's my stance on it. You know, when I was working in one of the cafeterias, I had a friend, And she was actually part Slavic too. Very nice woman. She was a Christian mystic. Christian mystic means that she believes in Christianity and all of that, but she doesn't take it literally. Everything is like metaphorical. I think that that's a healthy way to tractate the type of stuff. Because literally, Christianity is bullshit. But if you take it metaphorically, there is some sense into that. Take it metaphorically, yeah. You can make sense out of it, and you can interpret that in a way which is actually could be true. What do I think about Islam? I don't know much about Islam, and I don't think about much about Islam. But I do think that Jesus was a prophet, and I agree with Islam on that one. That is the truth. I do believe that Jesus was a prophet, so with that, I do agree with Islam. That thing I do believe in, so. And I like their philosophy on infidels too. But I'm not a Muslim. My woman though, she grew up in a multicultural home. Her dad was brought up a Muslim, her mom was a Christian. Her dad converted to Christianity, but that's why she had a Muslim name. My woman, that is. Now, her dad later on converted to Christianity, and her dad is a person who used to live here before I used to live here, by the way. So, I never met him because I never gave my woman money to get married to her, according to their tradition. So, which one they are probably gonna do that? You know? Because I met all of her family except her dad, and they are very nice people. Do I like this new apartment? No, I don't. I like my old apartment better, it looks better. But there is less toxicity around here. Okay? But I like the place. Because see, the place where I used to live in, it was a better place, it looked better. It looks more upscale. And I like that. I like good looking things. I like to live in a nice place. And this place looks kind of ghetto. That's why I said this place looks like ghetto. Because outside is a fucking... It looks like a fucking jail. Inside, nothing special. But the place where I used to live with Alima at, great. Good looking place, nice looking place, nicely decorated, you know. But the only reason why I'm not there because of her daughter and because of other people who pretty much, you know, we're talking about me. Here the people do the same thing, but here it's more like undercover. Over there everything was more obvious, and there was like a girlfriend's daughter's boyfriend whom I didn't like, and I didn't want to be around him and his friends. I just didn't want to be around that type of stuff, you know, like I was feeling caged, you know, over there. Here I feel like free because I'm all on my own, all by myself. So that's a benefit of that. But that place is way nicer though. Way nicer. You know. But speaking about multiculturalism, that makes sense. I will going to go back to the old place. No, but once my woman's gonna graduate and get her BSN, we are planning to move back together to more upscale place, 3-bedroom. So that way, if the three of us live together, I'm gonna have my bedroom, she will have her bedroom, and her daughter will have her bedroom. and I'm gonna learn from my mistakes. I'm just gonna stay at my zone. Do you still watch Hiding in My Room? What do you think of Daniel? I don't watch Hiding in My Room. I think he's a little bit better than Todd because at least he's capable of making videos, good videos like video editing. But I don't watch him because I think that his videos are boring. I think that he has a lot of growing up to do in life, which he probably won't do. And I just don't want to watch it. I want to watch people who are intellectually stimulating. I want to watch people who is going to tell me what's going on in the world, what it's all about, who can teach me something new, or say something positive, or say something great, which I agree with, who will make me smile. And Hiding in My Room is not one of these people. So, no. I don't want to watch his videos anymore. There's no point, There's no point in that. Thank you, Gunnar Russell. I understand. Thanks for your understanding. So, yeah. People like that, I don't want to watch because they're not teaching you nothing. They're going to teach you on... They're a good example on what you should not be. That's just about it, Look, this is not the way to live your life. You seen that? Okay, what's the way to live your life? Okay, let's look at something positive now. Let's look at something positive. I have no time for this fucking childishness and negativity. Let me grow. Let me look at people who know about things, who are politicians, who have a right position in life, who know something, whom you can relate and things like that. So that's why I don't watch people like Hiding in My Room anymore, because there's no growth in it. Just an example on this is how you should not live your life. That's just it, You seen how you should not live your life? Seen a couple times. Time to move on. Next level. Let's focus on positive, not negatives. How did COVID affected my job? Well, I put it this way. Everything happened for a reason. I lost my job at FedEx. I lost my job at a nursing home, where I'm going almost every day to deliver the medicine now, by the way. And I think that happened for the best. Because right now, the job I'm working at, with the COVID, makes my job easier. I don't have to go inside of the facilities. I don't have to go to the station. I go to the door, I deliver the meds, and I keep going. I'm only wearing mask for 2 minutes while I'm in the facility around the nurse. Once I'm in my car, I don't wear mask. So, with my job, I'm getting good money and I'm escaping the stupidest way mask wearing. Which, if I were to stay at my jobs, I probably would have to wear mask, because I'm doing what I'm doing, I don't have to do it. Negative side, I'm driving a lot, so my back is hurting. Positive side, I don't wear mask. I breathe normal. I have a lot of time to think. I see a lot of new places. So, whatever it happens for the best. That's what we say. That's one of the Russian saying. And there's some truth to it too, There's a reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. It's probably for the best. Once you master one level, you're gonna go to the new level. So whatever level I was at FedEx and the nursing home, now one level up. I built myself up. I learned how to lift. Now, next level up, I'm learning how people think, and I'm learning how to deal with people. That's it. That's just how it is, I guess. It's just how life is. New level. New harmonies. Check out. Do you have any other relatives in the US? I agree, Opera TV. But answering another question, yes, I do. As a matter of fact, I came to the US because of my dad. Okay? I got relatives on my dad's side in the US. And on my mom's side. Now my mom is in America too. As a matter of fact, the majority of my family is in America right now. All of my family is in America except my second cousin. See, my uncle who lives in New York right now, he has 2 kids from 2 different women. His oldest son, he lives in Moscow still. His youngest son, he lives in America. He was born in America. And I met him. His name is Daniel, by the way. Just like hiding in my room. The same name. And his oldest son, his name is Boris. He lives in Moscow. How old were you when you came to the US? I was 19 years old. 19. Yep. And that happened on June 15th of 2006. I was 19 years old. Yep. So yeah, a lot of relatives here. But I don't really keep in touch with them. I don't talk to my dad because I don't feel like it. Don't talk to my stepmom. They want to talk to me in spite of all the anti-Semitic stuff I said. America is land of opportunity. Yes, it is. But it's not land of the free. And in America, the best way is to go to work, get your money, go home, and feel happy about the money you make. Would you take the Russian vaccine Sputnik against COVID? Hell no! I watched the video of Andrei Savelyev where he said that these vaccines, they're not proven, which means that they only can make you sicker. And I'm not vaccine fanatic, so unless I have to take it, I'm not going to. Fuck the vaccines, fuck all this chemical shit going to my body. I'm not doing it, unless I have to. I'm against it. I'm all about natural stuff. Because all these chemicals gonna make you more crazy. Why do I need that in my life? I don't need it. I don't care. If COVID is so bad, I would rather die a natural death from that shit. The only thing that should go in your body is beer and chips. Yeah, thanks for agreement about beer and chips. That's a good joke. I appreciate your humor. It's not true, but you have a very good sense of humor. So I'm gonna applaud you for that. Good humor. Malt liquor. Nutritious and delicious. Oh, and right now my body is craving beer and chips. I wonder if Jews like malt liquor. He probably would have, because it's called Nectar of Gods. So if Jesus is a god, he would definitely love malt liquor. I think he will. And also, if Jesus was alive today, he would be a true anti-Semite. Well, Jewish people killed Jesus anyway. I mean, they didn't do it directly because they don't want to get their hands dirty. So what this fucking kikes did is that they manipulated Romans into killing Jesus. They made a scenario where Romans didn't have any choice but to kill Jesus. So they did it. So they did get their hands dirty. But Jews orchestrated it. So, fuck these fucking kikes manipulators who killed our Mashiach, our Lord, our Savior, our everything. Jews are anti-Christ. And the only way for the Jewish people to get back to the way of truth is to either get baptized or stay agnostic, but recognize the truth of the way of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Like what I'm doing. I realize that Jesus was not a God, but I believe that his way was the way of truth and the way of life. That's it. I would have loved to see a video of a meal, Todd and Jesus reviewing malt liquor together. That would be great. You know what I envisioned? Me, Todd, and SBN Lifestyle doing malt liquor video together. That would be great. Shout out to SBN Lifestyles. Great man. He looks like Jesus. You know, I like people who look like Jesus. Like Charles Manson, he looked like Jesus. SBN Lifestyle looked like Jesus. Also, the funny thing is, SBN Lifestyle was born just November 4th. Todd was born November 5th. Charles Manson was born November 12th. All Scorpios. And I have some Scorpio in me too. Because when I was born, even though I'm a Sagittarius, the Venus, the day I was born, was in Scorpio. And when is your birthday? My birthday was December 11th. December 11th. And this year, I turned 34 years old. So it was literally like 17 days ago. December 11th was my birthday. Yep. Two weeks before Christmas. 2 weeks after Thanksgiving. Yep. Just passed, not long ago. And I just passed Jesus' age. When Jesus got crucified when he was 33, I was 33, now I'm 34. Yep, I was. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I was Christ's age before my birthday this year. Now, I'm now no longer Christ's age. Phil? Alright, goodbye. Nice to see you too. Have a good one, sir. And for me, in my life, there's a big deal of significance of being Christ's age. Because for me, this year, 2020, when I was Christ's age, was a year of transformation in a way. Like I transformed from that person who was thinking about earthly things such as money and pussy and all of that, to the person who thinks about the downside of the parabola. Meaning the person who thinks about philosophy, who thinks about life and death, who thinks what life is all about, things like that. So this year, I started thinking about bigger things. I started thinking about the big picture instead of focusing on myself. See? That's the significance of Jesus' age for me. And at that age, at the age of 33, that's the things I started thinking about it. You acquired wisdom. That's right. I sure did. I sure did. But there are other things to learn. Well, I tell you this. If I were to have nothing to learn, I would be dead now. So the fact that I'm still alive means that I still have something to learn. Otherwise, I would be dead now and my soul would go back to the Creator. Do you have wisdom teeth already? Here's the funny thing about wisdom teeth. You know, most of the people, they get their wisdom teeth removed at their teenage years. I'm 34 years old, and guess what? I still have all my wisdom teeth in place. Some of them may have some fillings in them, but I have all of my wisdom teeth in place. I have all my wisdom teeth. None of my wisdom teeth have ever been removed. Never. And that's actually kind of a funny thing, because I have all my teeth in my mouth, including wisdom teeth, to this day. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. That's what it is. That's the truth. They should only be removed if they are growing sideways. Well, my wisdom teeth are smaller than the other teeth, but they are growing sideways. They are fitting perfectly in my mouth. I have all of them. They've never been removed. I know other people who had removed them, but not me. Maybe there is some significance in that. I have all my wisdom teeth in my mouth. That's probably why I'm living by the truth. Other people who don't, like my mom, she got them removed. She's trying to teach me how to live my life, but I think that she doesn't know any better. It's a rip-off. Dentists make a fortune on wisdom teeth. Well, it is. But also maybe there is significance of wisdom teeth. Maybe because if you have the wisdom teeth in your mouth, maybe that makes you wise. And if you have them at that age, it makes you real. Maybe that's why. Because my mom, who removed her wisdom teeth when she was young, she is delusional. That's why she likes Zionist type of shit. I have my wisdom teeth. I know what life is all about. I have wisdom teeth, that's why I'm wise. Malt liquor. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Wisdom teeth for life. Don't remove them. Don't give money to these fucking assholes. What kind of things does your mom says? Well, she just thinks that Jewishness is the most important things in life. She's all about this galactic Jewish type of shit. She's all about increasing the amount of Jewish blood in your bloodstreams. She's pro-Zionist. She's pro-globalist. She thinks that globalism is good because that allow people to have all this gadget and other things and things like that, you know. She thinks that globalism is all about people all over the world having computers and other nice gadgets and all of that. Which is a good thing, I agree with that, but it's not what it's all about. See, globalism is bad because the idea of globalism is flawed and it's an utopian idea, and the idea of that we all can get along, it's utopian because we're not made that way. Look at nature. We have people, we have animals, we have cockroaches. Do you see cockroaches hanging out with tigers? Do you see cockroaches hanging out with humans? See? And in America, we have all this clusterfuck idea of unity. We all should get along. White people want to be with white people, Jews with Jews, black with blacks. Because we're civilized, we're not going to be killing each other because of our differences, because we have brains. But then again, people naturally want to be with people who are like them. And people who are not like them, they just want to avoid. Now, in old days, they wanted to hurt them, but now, because we're civilized, we want to avoid them. See? And still the same way. That's why globalism is not working out. Because what's the idea of globalism? I mean, it should make things which are not compatible work together. And that's a utopian idea. And it's not working. Very true. I don't want to live in Chinese neighborhood. Here we go. Exactly my point. So, see how that is? But multiculturalism is gonna tell you, you know what? You don't want to live in Chinese neighborhood. Oh, you racist, you hate Asians? Go to jail now. See how fucked up that is? You don't want to live in Chinese neighborhood, it means you're fucking racist. Do you like them apples? I don't. Oh, you're saying that black people are fucking stupid? Because you encountered most of the black people who are fucking imbeciles? Oh, you racist! How dare you say that? Even though people in Africa, they admit themselves that even though they are free, but they cannot live well because they're fucking stupid. But if you say that as a white Jewish man, guess what? You're fucking racist. I call it bullshit. If you're saying what you think, you're fucking racist. But then at the same time, you have freedom of speech. So, excuse me, do we have freedom of speech? I thought we do we? Yeah, you do have freedom of speech, but you cannot say this, this, and this. Huh, I can't? Okay. So that means that I don't have freedom of speech, right? Yes, you do. Isn't that like a walking contradiction? No, it's not? It's not? What the fuck? Okay, so can you please tell me what my rights are? What cannot say exactly? Can you please like give me the list of things which are sayable or not sayable, appropriate, not appropriate? Can you like reiterate a little bit more on that? Oh, so now I'm anti-Semitic, right? I'm a fucking self-hating Jew, right? Yeah, okay, all right. I don't hate myself. I just hate political Zionism. But what that have to do with me? What that have to do with me? Oh, you a Jew. So what? So, because I was born some type of way, I have to have certain type of political affiliation and certain mentality just because of that? Huh. That's interesting. Does that say that in the Torah? Huh. Wow. All right. Well, I guess I'm anti-Semite now. Yeah! Life is great. We need more freedom. That's right. That's exactly what we need. But we do need more freedom. Don't let them bring stupid things into your life, Emil. You're the boss, strong man. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. And on this note, I'm gonna finish this wonderful malt liquor video with a swill point. Swill, swill, swill. For our freedoms, I'm glad I caught you live. Yeah, that's wonderful. For our freedoms, for our lives, for the truth. Swill for freedom, that's right. Swill, swill, swill for freedom. All right, guys. I'm out. All the best to you guys later. Please like, subscribe to my wonderful channel, Crazy Russian 86. Leave a comment if you want. Peace out later. And I'm out. All the best to you guys. Thanks for watching. Later. You'll see me soon. Trust me. Later. Yep. Till the next time.